Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. We are continuing our Cannonball Run into California from Arkansas, and from what I'm seeing on the poll that I put out there on Facebook, put out on YouTube a little while back, it seems like the majority of you all would like to see the Cannonball Run into, I believe it's Washington State. So I guess we're going to do it. I know it's been a little while since the last episode of American Truck Sim came out. I do apologize. Life kind of gets in the way. Let's see exactly how long ago that was. If I can launch the right application on my phone. That was 31st when it came out. Three days ago. Sorry, my brain's just not with it apparently. But we are back, and again, big huge shout out to our partners over at Dubby, giving everybody 10% off that uses my code PreCGaming at checkout. Extremely great product. I think y'all would like it. But with that being said, let's just tow this truck to somewhere. We're already in the hole. We might as well just sink it all the way. At this point, we don't have much of a choice. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Just replace all of it. We are now officially 80K into the hole. Can we get anything from the bank? I highly doubt it, but it's worth a look. Can. But, can borrow 220,000. Let's do that. Let's just, yep. Do it, and let's go down here. Let's repay some of these smaller ones right quick before we do the road. Just to kind of get some of that mountain of debt out of the way. Repays little. Yeah, let's go ahead and just boot those out of the way. We'll clean this up a little bit. Keep an eye on how much we've got here. So I got 100,000. Okay. Borrow 60, so 75,000. I hope this will allow us to get to our destination. What we may have to do is just drive as normal as we humanly can. And okay, Streamlabs is going to Streamlabs us, folks. Haha. Look. Y'all didn't see the game because Streamlabs doesn't want to do its thing. There it goes. Sorry, folks. We went 100K in the hole, pulled out $220,000 worth of loans, paid off a bunch of loans, and we still got a bunch of loans left over top of our head with only $75,000. That's what just happened. I know, like, y'all could hear everything. It was like, Preci, what the hell's going on? Well, your typical idiot Preci shit, I fucked up. So, yeah. Alright, let this jewel air up and we'll get out there. Try to keep it tame. Probably won't happen. But we're going to try. God, this truck sounds so good. Like, even on the outside it sounds good. Love this thing. Alright. Aired up enough that we can move, I assume. So let's move. Yeah. And almost immediately crash. I think I mentioned it in the last video, I think. I'm going to try to do between 20 and 30 minutes per video. However, if y'all would like to see longer form content for this Cannonball Run, let me know. or if you want to see normal American Truck Sim content but in the 20 to 30 minute video format, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I promise I do not bite. I'm more than happy to take your suggestions into consideration for future content. Anything that'll help us grow the channel, I'm more than welcome to. And any input that I can get from you guys that watch my content and support this channel, more than welcome. I will look into it, and if it makes sense, that is what we will do 110%. For those of y'all that have been around for the what was Between the Screen and the Hunt, that is now Hooves Hardware and Halligan's podcast. Sorry, we've had to rename it a couple of times now, and we finally found one that's finally stuck. As soon as my co-host makes his way back from vacation, there will be more content to come about. Now, that being said, I don't know exactly when he'll be back. I know he's got a long travel day ahead of him tomorrow, or technically today. Try to have his video out Thursday, so the time you're seeing this, it'll be Thursday or today or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that should come back around. I'm going to try to see if I can get a couple of my boys on a game with for the podcast. I can't promise anything. They're not really friendly to it, I guess is the word. But we'll see. If nothing else, I can get on there and ramble for a little bit. But that's kind of where we're at on the podcast. As far as the channel goes, we have gained 3 subscribers in last month. Props, that's great. I appreciate everybody that has joined the chaos. Or if you're friend, family, or you're just somebody on the internet that said, hey, this guy's content's cool, I appreciate you being here. It is greatly appreciated of you supporting the content. But yeah, as far as that goes, still noticing something. It's getting a little better. The percentage of you that are subscribed to the channel, they're watching my content, slowly going up, which is great. But there's still an overwhelming amount of y'all that do watch the content, whether it's just for a few minutes or if it's for the whole duration of whatever I post. You're watching it, you're not interacting or subscribing with it. If you could do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on if you want, or don't. It don't matter. As long as you're subscribed, that's all I care for. And then maybe drop a like and a share here and there. Like that, not asking for much. Just a little help to get the channel growing. Alright. I'm gonna say, where's she gonna kick over at 18 at? I've got 18. Ooh, 90. Yeah, we'll roll 90. Probably not the best of ideas, but we're gonna do it. Oh, that ain't 90. Come on. 91. Screw it. No, I like it. 80. I think 80 be okay. Try to keep it somewhere between quick and reckless and normal and safe. I said hopefully this time we can try to maintain some decency and not completely eviscerate the truck. And because now dug us out, so hey, we're in Arizona. We are getting there, folks. 750-ish miles away from California. Now the tough part for me is going to be whether or not I want to go up the coastal one, or if I just want to pick an interstate when we get to California and just, buck our way through there. But our next fuel stop, which will be in approximately 1,200 miles, we will stop and we'll take a look and see what we think. I'm not sure if we'll get to that here, but we're going to try. So I want to try to do with the content coming out currently. I do have a poll out right now as well for content you all prefer to see on the channel, gaming wise. If I'm not mistaken, I think American Truck Sim's on there, and it's got a mixed option between Cannonball and normal content for American Truck Sim, so either one. I guess technically encompasses all. It's got that, the Hunter Call the Wild, Roadcraft, which I've not been able to get to work on my computer. I've tried a couple of times just to throw a little content out there because it's been a minute. However, it's been kind of, it might work, it might not. So it's on there. If I can figure it out, we can get it working, great. If we can't, we'll find something for its place. And then what's the other one I've got on? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one. I'm driving this rig and not crash, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Go. I don't know if I can do this the way I need to. Content. Bear with me, folks. I am, oh Lord, all over the road. Well, no. Not looking like I'm gonna be able to see it from there unless it's under this tab. Uh-oh. Back on the road. Ooh, it was close. No. Sorry, could apparently not. Anyway, I have to go this route. Go to here. There we go. Trying to get this to work and go down the road in the semi without pulling anything too crazy. We're flowing around out traffic. Alright, let's see here. Newest. Here, maybe? There we go. So we've got poll out that's got American Truck Sim with the Cannonball, normal driving, Hunter Call the Wild, Craft, or Supermarket Simulator is what I have on there currently. However, I'm open to other games that y'all would like to look at, like to try, maybe see how it fits the channel, how it doesn't, you know, whatever y'all open to, it's out there. So be prepared for that. And for those of you that are professional drivers that watch this channel, because I'm almost certain there might be a couple of you out there that do, kind of crazy over the road stories that you have. Now, keep in mind, I need to try to keep it somewhat YouTube friendly, if that makes any sense. We just got the Volvo off, it's fine. Which he's still rolling, so we didn't slow him down too bad. But yeah, I mean, or anybody else that's out there that watches this content, craziest story in driving, like craziest thing you've seen, craziest thing that's happened. May I mind you, it'd be preferred to keep it kind of PG if at all possible. With that, in the comments if you don't mind. And then again, while I'm thinking about it, and I only mentioned this like 15 minutes ago, but big shout out again to our partners over at Dubby. Y'all are amazing for offering my community, as small as it is, 10% off for y'all's site and for their orders. Like, I can't say how much I appreciate that. What's this thing trying to do? It's going to try to shoot us off the interstate. We ain't doing that. Madness again. I just hit my microphone. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm going to really have to, like, dig in deep and try to figure this out. Yeah. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm going to pick our speed back up again. Crackhead alert. Excuse me. Los Angeles. So we're starting to see some California-related signs. We might make it into California. We're 600 miles from our destination or stop point. We might make it there in here about a half hour roughly. We'll try it and see what happens. So, looking at the poll, 63% of those that voted, which I think only a handful of people voted, which is fine. Those, you know, take what I can get, have stated that y'all would like to see the trip progress into Oregon or Washington State. Well, hang on a minute, we'll pull it up right quick just so I can say the right state. Oh, don't, no. Go away. There we go. It would be I'm bad with states, people. Portland, so Birmingham, Washington. Yep. Okay, that's right. So I had to make sure my geography is not the best. Sorry. Don't come out of Kentucky often unless I have to. But yeah, so excuse me. We might be able to knock this out here in the next 15 minutes or so. Get into California to our stop point. If not, then, you know, we don't. It is what it is. I do, while I'm thinking about it, need to... I think I'm going to drag y'all with me on this. We're going to... Gotta find it. Photo mode. I need to... Or a quick little snapshot. Excuse me. Again. But yeah, so we can knock this out and get into our spot in Cali, and it's part of the Cannonball Run, then that's great. Really don't know if we're gonna be able to. Is that a blind spot? I do. Oh, Grand Marquis fucking pushing up past this Charger is hilarious. Need to get over that hill. Like I said, it is a Cannonball Run, so like a little chaos might be okay, but I'll try to be as controlled with it as we can. When you got people checking up and you can't get around them. Only slightly illegal. Ooh. The ambulance think I hit them, but I don't think I did. Oh well. Here we go again. Triple digits in a semi. Trying not to crash this time. If in fact we can help it. Jesus, 120. Okay. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. No, nope. Nope. Okay, keep her on. There we go. Ah. Alright, we took a little bit of damage. How bad did we jack things up back this way? And that, my friends, is why you don't do triple digits on it like that. That's just insane. Alright, he's gonna let me out. Cool. Took a little bit of damage. A little bit's better than a bunch of it, so get these rolling about that time. So I think we'll chill it out right around 80. That's a decent enough speed to lock it in. Oh, I really need to get this truck to shift. Cutting it close on that one. Come on, truck, shift. Alright. Oh! Sorry about your luck here, white car. I don't know what the hell happened. It's just trying to spit us off the interstate again, but that works. Swing down here right quick, this little rest area, I guess, and wait and rest up so we're not driving at night, because I do not enjoy that. Kingman, what are we discovering over here? Little repair shop. Alright. Rest it up here so we're not driving in the dark. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna drive a little bit in the dark, but that's fine. Oh, well, a little bit sooner than I wanted to, but we have into this part of our little trip here just outside of California in Kingman, Arizona, I'm assuming. Yeah, Arizona. Again, like I said, I'm terrible with geography, so like, yeah, Arizona. We're getting into Cali, so that's when this might get a little interesting. But words. Come on, Precy. Thank you all to everybody that is tuned in to watch this series of the chaos in American Truck Sim. Like I said, I needed a break from hauling freight, and quite frequently, this was the only thing that my autistic brain could come up with to do. For those of you that have rode shotgun longest trip, I thank you all greatly, and for those of y'all that are joining in and watching it, again, I thank you. Without further ado, y'all have a fantastic Thursday. Thursday night going into Friday, and I will talk to y'all again very soon this weekend. Maybe, because I think, well, I'll be talking to you this weekend. Just trust me on that. You'll be past me, not future me. So, yeah. I'm going to try to record what I can today and tomorrow, because I'm going out of town this weekend. So I don't think I'll be back until Sunday to get back in the studio, so we're going to try to knock out what we can. But anyway, right quick, we need to make sure we end this somewhere like a rest area. So we need to really drop 3 here and go ahead and remove 4, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Alrighty. Y'all take care and have a good one.